everybody in Facebook land, online land. Just moving this. I felt like standing up today, doing something a little differently. So I'll be with you in a second. I spent a lot of the weekend driving and sitting down, so I'm feeling like standing up needs to be a thing today and not sitting down so much. Merry Monday to everybody, or Sunday if you're on the other side of the world. Potentially you are. And I'm getting hungry. So, I was tapping in like moments before this live and I felt super nervous. And nerves aren't really a thing when it comes to lives and videos with me anymore. So I was very interested in what I was going to need to talk about. So, nervousness. Understanding self and walking through bullshit. Haha. Now, there's a lot of bullshit going on. There's a few I could name that let's not start a fight over, so I won't go there. Like, external bullshit. But when I talk about walking through bullshit, I talk about bullshit of self. So, like, the stories that we tell ourselves that are reasons why we don't do anything, or we just allow them to control our lives and we sit in victimhood. So I have been that myself for, I would actually honestly say, for the first 30 years of my life. I was a person of victimhood, my own victimhood inside of my head. I was a person who would allow my bullshit to control my life, and it would be excuse after excuse. Oh, I can't do this because of that person. I can't do this because of that. I can't do this because of my, whatever the fucking excuse I tried to make up to say no and to not show up for myself, including, and I've shared this story recently about me being afraid to be seen, including not showing up for a live that I said that I would do. Yes, my own bullshit. I am trying to get this over here. Okay, so oh, this is so funny. I'm just like having a giggle to myself about it, because it's one of those embarrassing topics that you're like, I don't want to admit that I am not perfect. Well, in the society sense of perfect. I want to be like that top person that everybody thinks is amazing and is barely human, and they aspire to be that barely human person. So this is like super interesting for me when I tapped in and higher self was like, talk about all the bullshit, and I'm like, oh, but I don't want to. I don't want to admit my failures. But here I am, showing up, nervous and all, and talking about my bullshit. So I wrote a post yesterday about how me a year ago sitting in, I'm getting itchy. This is how, look, I'm freaking out. I'm getting all like hivey and stuff. I talked about in my post yesterday about me a year ago. So me a year ago, I was living in Australia. I was a homeschool mum. My partner was is he was doing like a day job, like a big tradie job, so he would be gone for many hours of the day, so it'd be just my and I at home, and I had this deep urge and call, hey Cutty, to show up and be more. And if you actually go, hey girl, to the beginning of my journey here on my Facebook page, you will see some pretty shit things. And I can look back a year ago from now, and I'm like, wow, I was such a afraid little girl. It's actually it's pretty cool. Like I remember really wanting to delete them, and I'm like, no, let's be real. Don't delete anything, because it's only going to make up who you are now. Well, in the future, and here I am. So I'm now living the life I wanted a year ago. But to get here, I've had to swallow many hard pills. Now, don't take that the wrong way when I say that. You know what I'm trying to say. I had to really get real with myself on so many levels, even to, and where you are, oh, thanks sister, even to the point where I was still fighting this bullshit like 2 nights ago. Like, it's one of those things that just live in patterns and cycles, and it's like you really got to dive deep into it, understand it, and be aware when it comes back up, because it's going to keep coming up. Shit always comes back, okay? Life is cycles. And it's all about you stopping the cycles and the patterns as they arise. So walking through your own bullshit is pretty much what that is, you know? You're like, oh, there's my bullshit. I spot that coming back up, and I'm just going to waltz on through that. I've had so many cringe videos. Oh, yes. Oh, to the point, honestly, my stuff is so bad to the point I almost deleted my whole Facebook page. The only reason that my Facebook page was not deleted back when I went through my contraction, like I fucking suck at life phase, is because my reviews from the amazing people that I've done readings with are there, and if I deleted my page, I would lose those. And they're freaking amazing, and they are from amazing women, so I was like, I just couldn't. I had to honor them by keeping my Facebook page open, and here I am a year later still using my page. Woohoo! Yay me, walked through something. So yeah, me a year ago, I would fight with my partner because I didn't want to hear the truth. I would sit in resistance. I would make up every excuse under the sun not to show up for myself. I would take things out on my family because I wanted to blame someone other than myself. And I honestly cannot count on one hand or 2 hands, probably even my toes, the amount of times that I was faced with myself in reflection from my partner, and I was like, it's your fault, you did it, you know, you're the reason why I'm acting like this, it's all of you, it's nothing to do with me. And I have witnessed this so many times, and the people around me that are, I'm not going to say I'm higher than someone or better than them, but I'm going to say like me in my shoes a year ago. So they're on their way, and that's what matters. We're all equals here, but each journey is different. And it's so interesting because I've even gone back to those moments in my head and gone, wow, I know what this feels like. I was totally there. And at the same time, I can feel that pattern start to arise in my head going, oh, we totally need to stand here and we need to bitch the shit out of this and we need to complain and we need to add to the fuel and add to the fire. No, that is staying in the bullshit. That is not understanding yourself, and that is not being better. Even today's post will one day be like, wow, the shift and the evolution is real. Absolutely, girlfriend. Absolutely. I'm going to look at this video in a year from now and be like, oh, wow, there's just so many things. Look at me now. I'm going to have, I don't know where I'll be or what background I'll have or what I'll even be wearing, but I'll be fucking amazing. I know that much. Yeah, so I just wanted to jump on, and because for me, my biggest lesson so far in the journey of 30 years, and it's really, honestly, only just hit me recently, is radical responsibility of self, of me, of everything that, just hit my glasses, just everything that goes on in here, because this is basically all I have control of. I only have control of this. And even then, if you think about it, we barely have control of our own bodies sometimes. Everything is subconscious and everything, works on its own. And so let me rephrase. Okay, I have control of this. Well, I can learn to control this, and which is what I'm going through right now. So I have been interestingly hit with like thought patterns that I have been getting rid of, and I just fucking love seeing myself win like that. I'm like, oh, I see that thought coming in, and I see the shit that it's going to cause, and you know what? I choose to not believe it. I choose to not think it. And I just, it's awareness of self, understanding how your mind works is such a big thing. And I implore you, please, every beautiful soul in the world, get to know you. Get to know how your beautiful mind works. Get to know how you're connecting your heart and your mind feels. And so when you go into those bullshit moments, because we all had them all the time, it's easier to walk through. It's easier to just make the awareness. And it's going to fucking hurt. I ain't gonna lie. You know how hard it is to sit on the phone to my boyfriend and him be like, girl, this is what's going down. And I have to sit there and be like, yeah. Because I can't go, no, it's your fault. No, it's your fault. No, it's your fault. That's not me taking responsibility and walking through my own bullshit. That's me. I have to sit there and be like, yes, I did that. Yep, I felt that way. Yep, I appreciate your reflection. Because really, that's all we are to each other. I'm a mirror to you. You're a mirror to me. You're watching this now because there is some radical responsibility that you need to take that you haven't been taking, and you've been standing in your own bullshit. And here I am calling you out. No more bullshit. Okay? Take responsibility for you. For you. That's all you can do. Okay. Well, I think that's my good live rant for today. So I wish you all a great Sunday, Monday, depending on where you are in the world. And I hope and pray that you take responsibility. Come on. You can't keep saying no or finding the excuses for no because you are too afraid. Okay? This is what life is all about. Evolution, growth, expansion. This is the whole freaking point of it. You can't sit in the comfort bubble and not allow it to be an expansion bubble. No. And this is me talking to me too. Like, I'm not just talking to you and telling you that you've got all the issues. I'm talking to me. Like, I can see myself in this, in this live, and I'm just going, Amanda, no more bullshit. No more. Stop all the resistance, stop all the crap, and just go with life and do what you need to do. Anyway, I'm just super excited. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Know that I love you, and the universe loves you, and you are divinely supported, and all that magic, and I will be seeing you soon.